What's going on, everyone? Sports back with another video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the Toronto Blue Jays' newest signing. That is Kevin Kiermaier, the former Tampa Bay Ray and Blue Jay and Yankee killer. Kiermaier is 32 years of age. He'll be 33 in April, so around the start of the season. But Kiermaier has been around for a long time. He was drafted back in 2010, made his debut at the end of the 2013 season, and he's been really good for Tampa Bay throughout his career. Of course, he plays in the outfield, and he's able to really do a lot. He brings flexibility there in that outfield, and more importantly, something that this Blue Jay lineup really needs is a left-handed bat, and Kevin Kiermaier does bring that. There's no specifics or details on the contract. All that we do know is that Kevin Kiermaier is a Toronto Blue Jay. And he's a guy who, like I said, he's really been a Yankee and Jay killer throughout his whole career. Really good defensive player, and of course that left-handed bat's going to be super important. He's a Platinum Glove winner, a three-time Gold Glove winner, and he's played the entirety of his career with the Tampa Bay Rays, 10 seasons. In one of those seasons, he just played one game, so really 9 seasons and 914 games. He's a career .248 hitter. He doesn't have a lot of power, only 82 career home runs, but he's a really speedy guy, steals a lot of bases, so he's really a great player for the Jays and a great ad. There's no question about that. Looking at his best season in the big leagues, that would probably be back in terms of batting average, back in 2014 and 2015. He had identical averages. He was actually at his best in 2017 with a .276 average, hit 15 home runs, 39 RBIs, and an on-base percentage of .338. Kiermaier's, he's always right around that .250 mark, throughout his career. So that's pretty good. And his defense, most importantly, is the most important. And the fact that he's a left-handed bat. Those are the two biggest things that the Jays probably liked about Kevin Kiermaier, and the fact that he's familiar with the division. He's, like I said, he's been a Yankee killer his whole career. He does have quite a bit of experience, even in the playoffs. So he's a guy that the Jays could really benefit off of. And, he's a guy who can come here and play center field, left field, right field, wherever you need him. But he'll probably play center field for the Jays, and that'll help out with George Springer. You can move him to right field, less ground to cover, and less possibility of George Springer getting injured, and it's easier for him to stay healthy playing with shorter field to cover, because of course Springer does have a injury history with the Blue Jays especially. Now, I wouldn't expect Kiermaier to start every single game, but I would definitely expect him to probably start minimum of half of the games. I just think that he's that important of a player, especially if the Jays don't sign another outfielder. He kind of takes on that outfield role, and you could move Merrifield to wherever, or even have Merrifield the DH or Springer in right field, Merrifield in right field and Springer the DH. But like I said, this move gives a lot of flexibility to the Jays, and I would expect Kiermaier to probably play in that range of probably 100 to 120 games this season. I really do think that he can get in that range. He only played 63 games last year. He hit for .228, so he struggled a bit. But he, a bounce back is on the way for him. I really do think. In 2021, he hit for .260, in 122 games. So it's not like he's not capable of doing it. He can absolutely do it. He'll probably hit somewhere around that .250 mark, like I said. And I think that's really helpful and beneficial for the Jays, but I think he'll really be a guy that gets a lot of playing time. And then taking a look at his postseason play, he doesn't have a whole lot of experience, but he still played 29 career games in the playoffs. And when Tampa Bay went to the World Series that year, he played in 6 games and he hit .368. So very good numbers. He actually had 2 home runs out of the 7 hits that he had. So he's been a guy who's been around for a long time, and I really like the move for the Blue Jays. I think it provides flexibility, and it's not a move that's going to cost you a lot. I don't know the specifics of the deal. It'll probably be a 1 or 2 year deal at a pretty affordable rate. But it does fill a gap in that outfield spot, and it's a big void that the Jays had to fill. And now they have a few guys that they could put out there and not have to worry about. The left-handed bat, of course, is very nice as well. That too is really, really important actually. But like I said, I think Kiermaier will be a guy who plays quite a bit. I think he'll start a lot of games for the Jays, and I'm really excited about this addition. He's a great fielder, like I said, 3 Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove. But Kiermaier is a good addition to the Blue Jays. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section on the Jays signing Kevin Kiermaier. He's going to be 33 years of age in April. Low risk, real high reward signing. I like it for the Jays. You guys let me know all the good stuff down in the comment section. As always, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We'll see you guys all in the next video. And as always, let's go Blue Jays.